Before she played Padme Amidala in Star Wars The Phantom Menace, Natalie Portman was already an established star thanks to her roles in Leon the Professional Heat and Mars Attacks. The prequel trilogy certainly helped launch Portman's career to the next level, and there aren't many who don't recognize her as Padme, except perhaps for Thor Love and Thunder's director, Taika Waititi. Natalie Portman returned to play Jane Foster in Thor Love and Thunder, and as we know, Taika Waititi is also developing a Star Wars movie for Lucasfilm. While speaking with Rolling Stone, Waititi confessed that he momentarily forgot that Natalie Portman had starred in an entire Star Wars trilogy. Natalie said to me, "What do you do next?" And I said, "I'm trying to work on a Star Wars thing. Have you ever wanted to be in a Star Wars movie?" She said, "I've been in Star Wars movies. I forgot about those ones." Laughs. It happens to the best of us. As for Natalie Portman's involvement in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's been quite some time since her last major appearance in Thor: The Dark World. Taika Waititi explained that Portman was finally brought back due to fans wanting to see her character again. It just seemed like the perfect opportunity, because the character was so great in the Jason Aaron run of Thor. Kevin Feige was already like, "I'd love to try and figure out a way to bring Mighty Thor into this film and bring Natalie back." It didn't take much convincing. She had never heard of the run of the comic, so I just dropped off some comics for her. Anytime you ask, "How did we cast so-and-so?" we offered them millions of dollars and they said yes. So the Taika Waititi movie apparently, well, a lot of fans speculate. We've been thinking that it's going to be maybe like The Old Republic or something like that, which would be pretty sweet. Mandalorian episodes with Taika Waititi directing. He did the work for IG-11, you know, he was the voice, and he did a fantastic job of that. And I really enjoyed his Thor Ragnarok film. I haven't seen Love and Thunder, but I hope I'll enjoy that one too as a casual Marvel movie fan, except for when it comes to Spider-Man and X-Men. Those I'm much more hardcore about. We've all had really great things to say about Taika. You know, on Nerd Theory, I always praise him. Josh and I always praise him. We think he's a pretty cool guy, and he's quite creative when it comes to his endeavors in the film and writing world. However, this is probably one of the biggest L's I have ever seen. Imagine casting Natalie Portman in your film for Marvel and then asking her if she wants to be in Star Wars because you're making a Star Wars thing. And completely forgetting the fact that she was literally like a main cast member of the prequel trilogy of episode 1, 2, and 3. Essentially, she is the reason why everything went the way it did in Star Wars. It's not her fault, but it's basically because of her. If Anakin wasn't so seduced by her, if Anakin wasn't so in love with her, if Anakin wasn't so egotistical and selfish and controlling to save her life, then Order 66 probably would never have actually happened the way it did, if at all. Now, it could very well be that Taika just doesn't care for the prequels, and I guess that's what this means, that he just really didn't like the prequels, because I mean, how can you forget about Padme in the prequel trilogy? And then how can you forget about Padme from the Clone Wars as well? So I don't know, man. What's next? Is Dave Filoni going to forget that, like, Hayden Christensen was in Star Wars or something like that? I don't know, bro. This is just so weird. I think it's very easy to say that, oh, it's an oversight or whatever. But if this is an oversight, then, like, what other things could he have an oversight with? But I mean, hey, I guess, you know, that's why there's a whole team at Lucasfilm that can kind of corral him and be like, yo, Natalie Portman's already been in Star Wars. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this. It's maybe you didn't watch the prequel trilogy, or I guess, you know, he said he forgot about those. So I feel like if you're going to make a Star Wars thing, you need to know the prequel trilogy. You need to know the original trilogy, at least. You know, the movies that were made by the actual guy that created Star Wars. Maybe he was just so overworked with Marvel that he completely forgot. Now, to him, he probably doesn't think it's a big deal at all, considering he basically told everyone about it. Anyways, I'm still looking forward to his movie. However, I'm much more skeptical now of, you know, what he might leave out or forget or something. But then again, he's stepping away completely from the Skywalker saga and he's making all new stuff. Oh man, Godspeed.